Ada thought she had finally found the perfect man when she met Daniel. He was calm, caring, romantic, and treated her like a queen. For the first time in months, Ada felt safe again. But life had another surprise waiting for her. A few weeks later, she met Jason at a friend's birthday party. Unlike Daniel, Jason was funny, playful, and full of life. He made Ada laugh in ways she hadn't laughed for a long time. Slowly, without planning it, Ada fell in love with both men. But there was one shocking secret she didn't know. Daniel and Jason were childhood best friends. After years apart, the two friends finally reunited one evening. Excitedly, they began talking about the women they wanted to marry. Daniel smiled proudly. Jason smiled too. Then both men brought out their phones. But the moment Daniel showed Ada's picture, Jason froze instantly. His smile disappeared. Slowly, he reached for his own phone and showed Daniel. Same girl, same Ada. And suddenly, the room became completely silent. Neither of them could believe it. The woman they both loved had been dating both of them at the same time. Anger, confusion, betrayal. Everything hit them at once. So the next day, they invited Ada to dinner without telling her the truth. Ada walked into the restaurant smiling happily, but immediately saw both men sitting together. Her heart dropped instantly. Her hands started shaking, and at that moment, she knew everything was over. With tears in her eyes, Ada explained that she never knew they were friends. Jason had only recently returned to Nigeria. Neither man ever mentioned each other, and somewhere along the line, she genuinely fell in love with both of them. Not because she wanted to hurt anyone, but because both men made her feel loved during the hardest period of her life. But before she could explain further, Ada suddenly collapsed. At the hospital, the painful truth finally came out. Ada had secretly been battling emotional stress ever since she lost her mother months earlier. She had been lonely, broken, and terrified of losing people again. That was why she couldn't make a choice for the first time. Daniel and Jason stopped seeing her as a liar and started seeing her pain instead. Days later, Ada finally made her decision. She turned to Daniel because with him, she felt peace. Jason was heartbroken, but instead of destroying their friendship, he smiled and accepted the truth. Months later, Daniel and Ada got engaged. And surprisingly, Jason arrived at the engagement party with a beautiful woman beside him. Because sometimes love gets complicated, but true friendship and forgiveness can survive anything.